Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man wey dey talk am as P, and Victor say we must come together as one to stop the Fulani herdsmen from carrying out their plan. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Apostle Alfred. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, my people, una good evening, una good morning, good afternoon. We thank Baba God for the wonderful things we in that they do for our life. Because not only when they put road for where road no day. My name is Apostle Alfred Oyinosa.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where we take, they connect with us again this evening. Welcome all of you into today's edition of Talkam Asibi. My name is Victor Olise.
Yeah, this evening we don't want to shout, but we want to come as they be. If we not look our topic, why we need to conquer the Fulani's now, is the problem. Over time, we don't say the fights where they go on for Nigeria today. Not be only the Fulani's within Nigeria. Now Fulani all over the West Africa. Now them don't come Nigeria to take over our land. And they know they carry out this evil atrocity. Una remember when their Oga, President Bubu, give visa free. He give visa free to them to take come this country. I don't know, all of us laugh over the matter. We not complain. So it let them know say Nigeria and be their home. Now they don't come. They don't begin to kill. They scatter everything where we don't plant. So our people know they go farm again. Now, time don't reach for us to look inward and how we fit conquer these Fulani's, because not them be the enemy of progress. Now, if you also check the way they don't think they capture us, no light for Nigeria. Major food stuff now, not them. They in charge. We know they in charge. We know they go farm again. You know why? They don't send their cow enter our farm, destroy our farm. They kill our women. They rape them with they want rape. They do things with the abominable things that they do for our land. Why we need to conquer them? You say, before we feel conquer them, we need to come together as one entity. So this is where the Ododoans and the Biafra need to come together now, not be the social media talk, physical meeting, make them meet, make them unite now. If once the Ododoa and the Biafra come together, then the middle belt, where they comprise of the Hausa, now we can now see how we fit join hand to see how we fit conquer these Fulani's. Now, if you check the Niger, check what they happen, they carry out their evil act. They want to reclaim the land. The only land where they never feel reclaimed now, successful in Nigeria. You know why? Because money did this land. And they start with kidnapping. Then they kidnap our people till they get money. And they say they get the money from the kidnapping. Why we need to conquer them? Because say number one, so that we will get our freedom, so that we will get our rights.
Yes, so now good evening, everybody. This evening topic carries small weight. Why? Because the subject matter for today's conversation now subject matter when we say the whole of West Africa they suffer of. As we speak right now, we know say across Asia, we know say across Africa, we know say what they call terrorist group, they new to people when they live across Asia and people when they live across Africa, West Africa to be precise. And if we dig deep, well, we go realize say the group of people when they carry out this act, they are predominantly Fulani's. Majority of them, about 80% of those people when they carry out this act, and they be Fulani's. And these people, because of their traits, when I mean their traits, I mean how they raise them from generation to generation. This set of people, they are cultured and indoctrinate to understand what it means to pursue a cause. I won't come back again.
And the position where?
I won't come back again. That this set of people, when they call Fulani's, these people are cultured and they are indoctrinated to understand what it means to pursue a cause. So when I mean what it means to pursue a cause, so you go tell person from childhood, say, anything where they call school, education, is a no-go area. And till as that pikin go grow, till he go reach age, or when he go fit understand the left and the right properly, let's say 18 years old, that pikin go carry wetin they don't teach him for head. No amount of where he waka enter when he be say he go fit change him mindset. Make her divert a little bit. During their just concluded Ramadan fiesta, the Muslim Ramadan fiesta, you get some pictures when fly online. You will see how those Fulani children take celebrate their own Ramadan fiesta.
Yeah.
They were fully armed with their daggers, with their arrows, with their cutlasses. This now to make you understand, say, now culture when they already buried inside of them, and they are growing with this culture. I'm gonna follow us carefully this evening. These people, when they call Fulani's, me, as an activist, I don't use title to talk to some of my friends when be Muslims. Say, una when be Muslims, no una help us. I be, get waiting will take differentiate una from these people when be Muslim when they keep people too. Let's una start to educate them. Or the Muslim different. Why? Because if you go through the history of Fulani's, you go understand. Say Fulani's are mostly Muslim religion people.
Yeah. Extreme.
Not them, they be Muslim. So how about some of my friends when be Muslim too, but they not dey into the act of terrorism when these Fulanis they do. So me, I dey always tell them, some of my friends are Muslim, say, Oga, una no go help us, they educate these una people when they keep people up and down. Why? Because these people are Muslims. And why? Because if we want to categorize, we'll call them Muslims.
Yeah, we'll
and
call them
and
Fulanis.
everybody when be Muslim, we'll call them. This evening, our topic this evening, they make us understand, say, the earlier we understand, say these Fulani's don't own Nigeria, the earlier it becomes.
Let's
earlier
see. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, we're on broadcast now. You want to contribute? All right. All right. You call back now. Yes, we're on live broadcast. We're on live broadcast. You call me back, man. All right. All right. Yeah.
Okay. So as we talk, they go. You go realize it. These people when they come Fulani, they know how to migrate from borderlines to borderlines. Now, my biggest question now be say, how these people take they move from border to border without interception? How these people take they move from border to border
without interception?
These people don't get passports. And as we speak, we know how much they allocate for borders as far as budget is concerned for this country. We know, say Nigerians get military men, get immigration officers for borderlines. How these people take they pass our borders, they enter our country.
Make I shock you, my brother. For one area, all those guys where they do shoemaker. Now I come call her one day. I say, come, Burkina. Now you can't come. I say, where you from come? He said, Niger. I say, how you take enter the country? Now I come bring one paper, where custom sign, ordinary paper, pass. Now I say, what? Now I say, how you take get this paper, pass, to come the country? He said, get one of their oga, where they in charge. So the main passport, they with the oga. So the paper that they carry, now the evidence to say, now custom clear you, immigration, now they clear you to enter the country. Now the question where I'm going to ask myself, now so that they give all of us the same paper to take come out, or why they not give the same paper to people from Dubai, from Kuwait, from China, from America, from England, from Germany. Now they are going to say, we are in deep shit in this country. If a small Hausa boy from Niger get paper where immigration give him, so I take time to interview that guy at the end of the day. Now I say, this guy go commit crime, you know go fit catch him. You know go fit trace him. And that guy now call Fulani. Call Fulani. So you know fit trace him. So all these guys when they see for our street, they sell orange for different junction. All those things are strategy to gather information about that area. Why junction? We never ask ourselves a question. What thing they do mostly now orange? In fact, they just the shoemaking aspect, they don't reduce them now. Go and check. Because we the on ground, we investigate. The shoemaking aspect, it don't die down. Why the major one are now orange? They did different junction.
Like say they sell cucumber.
Like I said, they say cucumber. All those things now to gather information who they enter the street and who they come out from the street. And our people now, because we are easygoing people, we open up our hand. So that's the reason why me, Apostle Alfred, will advocate this evening. Make Ododua and Biafra come together as one entity. Then the middle belt go see how they come together, join hand, so that's the only way we fit conquer this monster. Now, yes, we advocate for different regions, but for now, for the immediate, the Biafra or the Dua come together, the middle belt, see how we fit join synergy together, so we fit conquer these guys. Like what if Victor talk? You never imagine how they migrate. Now midnight. They tell you migrate. Now, if they want to invade any community, before you wake up, they don't carry out the act. And these guys, they have freedom to unleash terror on anybody. You know why? Because the government of the Fulani's, headed by Buhari himself, check all the people, Gaba Shehu, go and check all. They are all Fulani's. And they have one agenda. Their agenda is to conquer the nation to become their own. The earlier the best, the better for us.
Abasu, you know, say it be like one post when fly online a few days ago when they say Israel take time, invest in technology.
Yes.
Why Nigeria they pray?
Now we invest in prayer
to the God of Israel.
Yes. Error.
Israel, when God they support those people, they work on themselves, build technology to guide themselves, hoping say God will also put hand for the technology they don't build.
Yes.
But we
they pray
to the God
of Israel. To do what?
Make it come.
Make it fight.
Number one.
Good.
Number two. In case we are not aware, say Lebanon was a Christian nation. Lebanon was a Christian nation. But as we speak, 60% of Lebanon, as we speak right now, are now Muslims. We want to understand this broadcast very well. We know they say with the preach religion.
No.
One religion against one religion. No, but we they go somewhere. Turkey was a Christian nation. Turkey was a Christian nation. But all of a sudden, me and you know waiting the outcome of Turkey become today.
You know why it become like that?
Yes, sir.
Now the waiting the kind of role with the Christian for Nigeria they play so now they play.
Finish.
They say don't worry, God will do it, hold your peace, God will fight. They were doing religion. They were busy building cathedral, just as we build cathedral now. They were building 30 kilometers. They were building 5 finger. They were building 200,000 capacity. That waiting happen for Turkish then. And at the same mistake, now we make for Nigeria now. The same thing. We are too religious in this country. Too religious but backward. Now, am I against religion? No, I'm an apostle. But we must talk truth. We must talk as it be.
The reason why we dey reflect on those things now because of say the subject matter this evening we talk about Fulani, and because we talk about Fulani we know say Fulanis are Muslims, and on that note e get one publication when one of their oga Issa Pantami release few years ago when he hold press conference, one meeting for, I think for Jos, if I'm not mistaken. And I want paraphrase to part of his statement when he make. For he remark when he make for that conference. He say the Christians have taken over the nation. More than a year in concern, no? The Christians have taken over the nation. Most importantly, the western part and the southern part of this, and the eastern part of this nation. And as if that was not enough, say now the Christian can't get mind to enter the northern part
Of the country.
of the country. And as such, they must do everything within their power to fight it. Now, why that matter be matter when we say we supposed pull out? Number one, because Isa Pantami, number one, na Fulani.
Yes.
Number two, because Isa Pantami, na the Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, that means the government.
Yes.
Number two. Number three, now because say in they disturbed, say Christians don't take over the country, and as such they must do everything to fight it.
To take it back.
To take it back. Sir, ma, how that matter take concern the economic development of Nigeria?
Okay now.
How it take concern the economic development of Nigeria? Let's break it further. You get news when they fly. And when we dey read the article, it be like waiting they scratch person for ear. How on earth government official go come out, open him mouth, say make Nigerian government support one terrorist group against another terrorist group?
My brother,
Okay.
I don't understand what the worry house for this country.
So that means Nigeria has gotten to a state where government officials now they tell us say we get two terrorist rival group for country, ISWAP and Boko Haram. And as such, the ISWAP they more deadly than Boko Haram. So for Nigeria not to cry past the waiting with Nigeria they cry, so Nigerian government must support Boko Haram to fight ISWAP. And after the Nigerian government don't support Boko Haram to fight ISWAP.
Wait, we are our so-called professors. When the people they say they go school, what is going on? Oh, now, no, see, let me tell you. They don't tell us, say, the federal government is actually behind Boko Haram. Out of the abundance of their hearts, they must speak it. So they don't finally tell us, say that they did behind Boko Haram. Then even the ISWAT, you also let us know, say, not them bring the ISWAT come. So this is the reason why we no go fold hand. Now, as me and the talk and so, that is, we must come together now. Quick. Because all these guys, they are armed to their tooth. And we must not fold hand, or else they will overrun every one of us. It will be too late to cry when the head is off. As the head never cut now, make we start to fight immediately.
How on earth we will take the year, say we say two rival terrorist group did the country, and the government must support one to take fight the other one. So that means if they can't conquer the other one, what you can happen to the one when government don't have power?
Another wahala.
So you can imagine the caliber of people when they power. Now, for our broadcast yesterday, you get one question when we asked this vital question. See, it took ISWAP less than 24 hours
to conquer Shakao.
To conquer Boko Haram leader inside Nigeria. But the Nigerian military has been fighting Boko Haram since 2010.
No, they have been pampering the Boko Haram.
Since 2010.
They have been and this military now let southwest, southeast, innocent citizens, now they get power. Once you come to say, go attack citizens, the military, they have power. More than go fight terrorists.
So if it took ISWAP less than 24 hours to go into their territory and conquer Shakau, that means it's worrisome. Why? Because we don't ask this question over time. Say, the Sambisa forest, when they say Boko Haram, now Nigeria. Nigerian soldiers, we expect them to have the map and the route for inside Sabisa Forest. Why on earth we say they see the pamper the issue? Why on earth when we say you just for news, they don't come and say the Nigerian Air Force just bombarded the Boko Haram camp
Story.
and they killed 44 people. They saw some AK.
News. See, bro, I am saying it today. Any news that come out from Nigeria government is fake. I stand to be corrected. Any news where you go hear from the federal government of Nigeria is all lies. When the key one of the IPOP members, should be the display. Why they never display those 30, when they say we kill 15 people, why they not display them? All lies. So that's the reason why for our own end, we advocate this evening. We don't want all those regions, now we need to come together now. Let me tell you. The agenda of ISWAP, or whatever they call themselves, is to front the work of the Fulani'S. Why? Because I'm an apostle, let me tell you. The Boko Haram never feel achieve what they actually plan to do. Because there's an agreement to say, Boko Haram, please move as fast as you can. Wipe out some certain area so that we can officially take it over. And Boko Haram are going to fail. That's why they quickly deploy ISWAT. How ISWAT enter the country? Where they pass? They fly, they vanish, underground. So now the government themselves, our coward leaders, not them, bring ISWAT. Because the system, the Boko Haram now, their power don't they weak because of money we they don't chop. They say now, since I don't chop money, when I don't want to ensure say we Islamize the nation, oh yeah, ISWAT come and take over. It's actually in fact, it's a strong terrorist group. So now so we go fold our hand. No. Let me tell you one secret. If every region to say make we do, if the Fulani'S attack anywhere now, they will succeed. You know why? Because we are not united. For us to conquer them, we need to be united. Make we see how we fit support the real freedom fighter for this country. They don't say, I be Odudua, I be this, I be this. Let us quickly put those sentiments aside. Make we quickly come together so we defeat this Fulani Caliphate. As of today, they have crippled the economy of this nation. Make a shock now. Them not they produce oil, now them be the minister. They take over NDDC. They not get anything for their region. Now them take over our support. Are you aware?
Yeah.
Now them not go school. Now them be judges everywhere. They to let you know, you will go school. What have you been doing with your education? What have you been doing? If people will not go school, they rule you. So you will go school. I think you should be wise enough. But funny enough, we claim to be educated, but yet we are not productive with our education. I beg. Oh, shit.
Oh. Which way Nigerians? Which way Nigerians? Where do we have to go from here? I don't you imagine say suicide bomb don't they happen for the eastern part.
Now the governor getting hand for that one. What if that one?
How on earth suicide bomber enter eastern part? Because we know ordinarily no eastern man fit do that kind of thing.
It's not possible.
No southern man fit do that kind of thing.
No, sir.
Even though anybody when life don't tire by himself, he go kill himself. Pata by himself, he will go commit suicide. By himself, only him go enter inside room. By himself, only him go jump into water. We don't have that culture. We're not bred there to have that culture.
No.
That means say the suicide bomb when happen for a boy.
Okay. Bless you, will get caller. Want to contribute? Yeah, good evening, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I greet you, Mr. Apostle and Brother Victor.
Good evening,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
I'm watching you live from London.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, you guys are doing a good job. I want to really commend your effort.
Thank you, sir.
Coming live every day, doing a live broadcast is not easy. I commend you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I quite appreciate your passion for the country, for the progress of that country.
Thank you, sir.
What I want to contribute to this issue of S-men, militant, whatever. I'm happy that our leaders, some of our leaders in the southern
Network.
some people. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead,
some
sir.
people claim they own the country. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Some group of people, they claim they own the country and they can do whatever they like. And I'm glad some of our leaders, some of our politicians are waking up to reality to see that they've been cajoled with maybe with position or with money to sell their birthright. Now they are waking up, people are agitating for freedom. And what I will advise, we have some voices in the Midwest, people like Don Pedro Obaseki and the rest, who have been agitating for our own sovereign. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. There are agitations in the east. There are agitations in the west. So we in the Midwest, we in the old band there, they should ask the
Network.
whole country is heating up. Our area, our area is kind of silent. It's quiet. Nothing is happening. If by tomorrow Nigeria is divided, where are we going to belong to? Are we joining the west or are we joining the east? So we in the Midwest, we have to also come out with our own agitation or our own program and start talking. You know, as they are doing in the west and they are doing in the east, we also within this environment, we should also be doing ours. So all this heat is going to hit the federal government, and at the end of it, they will say, no, we can't take this no more. Let's listen to these people. Those people that say they own the power. Once the whole thing is unbearable for them, they will listen to us. And from the way it's going, Nigeria is just sitting on the keg of gunpowder. It's going to explode any moment. So I just pray there will be no war. I pray there will be no war in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I pray they will be able to search their conscience and say, no, we've not been doing the right thing. Let's sit down and talk. And it's going to get to that level that they cannot bear all these things that is happening. Look at the insecurity everywhere, both north, both south, even in the Midwest. Everywhere is just chaos. I just pray that God, in His infinite mercy, come to our rescue and let's solve this problem once and for all.
Amen.
That's my contribution. Thank you very much,
sir.
guys. I appreciate your effort. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir. Powerful contribution. Powerful contribution. But as it is now, no region can stand alone, and no region can succeed alone. Because they're not, as we are talking, the Fulani's now, they are united.
Power, they have money.
They have money.
No country, no region, no sector can go into a war battle and succeed without money.
It's not possible. They have money.
They have money. They have money. They've prepared over years. They have prepared over years, and right now as we speak, it is very, very tantamount that the Oduduwas and the Biafra come together to understand a common term physically. And at the same time, like what the caller asks, the question he asks one vital question, Apostle. Where do we stand? Apostle, you remember I said for one of our broadcasts, I think 2 days ago, when with the talk, when we, you can say make we join them.
Yes.
I can ask one question. If we join them, waiting with the carry come, it just be like say, you say me I can stay with you for house.
Yeah, that's true word though.
You say me I can stay with you for house.
Yeah.
As I can't come, I no come with
Nothing.
nothing.
No even Gary.
Only you can they feed me.
Yeah, I go drive you now. Because I go tired. Because I go tired to feed you.
You know, get you good reach. One day go come.
I go drive you.
Now you have to say, you don't get 5 naira for your hand. You know, say I don't get to.
I go ask you.
You go ask me say, you don't get 5 naira for me. More add join within the grant. And you know, say I don't get. That is the case of what the southern part will eventually become if we no wake up.
And we must wake up now. Funny enough, God bless you, my brother. You see, waiting Victor talk so. See, our talk no go kill us.
Amen.
Our good no go kill us. If we not stand, forget it. See, you know, say some of us go say, oh, apostle, now they attack church. We know they attack any church. But we they talk as it be. We they talk as it be. If they can money where we they invest on structure, we want to clap hand. We say now, there's problem ahead. Let us see how can begin to prepare ahead. Okay, we go conquer these people. But what do we have? Any small money, we want to build 30 kilometers. We want to build how they call it, 50,000 capacity, 100,000 competition. But yet, all these guys, they don't build mosque.
No.
They gather, they save, they plan.
Anywhere they be there, they don't beg and they don't pray.
They don't pray. But we want day inside air condition. We want day inside AC. We want to hear good music. We want to put lights, disco. You come like a club. We will say our God is not a dirty God. But the people, they conquer you. They can pray anywhere. They are spending money on arm. They are ensuring they conquer your land. So why will they talk all these things? For us to conquer this monster, now make we come together immediately. But one of the problems I'm having with our people is that Nigeria, we are too religious. We think that we will know Jesus Christ past Jesus. We would they do say we will know God past God himself. Even with them, they would argue. When God, they say, write down the vision and make it plain. We don't understand that scripture. Write down the vision, how you want to conquer the enemy, then make it plain. Then that says, those that read it, we need to understand.
Yeah.
What would they do to say, all our right of how we want to build 30 kilometers, how we want to do this, how we want to do that. Make we digress a little bit. The way out, now for every one of us now to quickly come together, make we fight this monster. As the church, they pray, make the church so they bring money come to empower people. There are people we need to start empowering and start supporting. Because if he says, now this mistake people for Turkish make.
Yes, no.
And Lebanon.
Body tell them.
Body tell them. But who is regretting it? Not them. Body they tell them. Look at China. You want to tell me say nobody, people for China don't go heaven? They go.
Why not?
They go. You know, they go. They not put church for head, but they go heaven. They tell us the truth. But the truth is this. This is a national problem that need a corporate fight to fight. We, for our own end, every day we do research, we do rethink. And I will pray for some people this evening. Anybody where they speak against IPOB, they speak against Oduduwa for your own selfish end, now God will judge you.
Amen.
I don't care who you be, now God will judge you. Because this fight, no region can stand alone to fight these people. No region can stand alone to fight these people. No region. It no get as it be.
You fight with an
How? See, no region can stand alone to fight these people. So we must all come together now. It no go dey bad. Say church begin to acquire armory. It no go dey bad. Say with the bad bullet.
Why those pastors they use?
Why not they use?
Why did they use mobile police soldier the guy?
I better talk him. I permit you talk. I permit you. Receive grace to say it. Go ahead. I permit you talk.
Our fathers in faith. Una dey do like say wetin dey happen no concern now. I know they say. While una dey use mobile police with long gun, many trucks of car, they go run the follow una. Una won't call of una motor. You just see like 15, 30, 50 mobile men, soldiers, police. Why? Okay, now only we, the God of Israel, will protect.
You know,
will protect now. Okay, now una be the superstar, and we will be common. We'll be common member. Now una be the superstar. No, now una be the superstar, sir, ma. See, we need to tell ourselves
the truth.
We can't shy away from it. At the grow they come when I take how waiting happen for Kaduna when they do crusade, when some Fulani's enter inside the crusade ground. See, I was at the grow they come. At the grow they come when I hear that story. They enter inside the crusade ground. They tear people. On what ground? No, okay, let's spell it further a little bit. On what ground? Waiting they do. Say that they want field, they preach, they pray. And then before you know, some set of Fulani's just run into them. Use machete. Machete those when they want machete.
Begin to keep people. Till tomorrow.
Machete those when they want machete them well. And before you know, the pastor, when they lead church,
he take off
by himself, he can't get guide when they guide down for they say they be
bodyguard protocol.
They be usher. Oga, why protocol?
Why?
Who they guide me when you preach to for inside church?
Who? Repeat that statement again. Repeat it. I give you grace.
Opens of this evening.
Bros, I don't receive grace to say it. Say it.
Me when be una follower, when una supposed to take care of. Who they guide me when sit down, they listen to you. But you, when the altar they preach, you stand with two protocol. Mobile men, they on guard with their FT guns. They on guard. To make sure say after the crusade or after the fellowship or after the service, oh yeah, they don't come, they don't guide you. Put this side motor. Who will come guide me go house?
That question, no. Who will come guide us?
Who won't guide me go house?
When they use bulletproof.
Let's spell it out. Let's say the truth. So that means if una, the fathers in faith, believe, say the faith one they preach to us, all will be well. Una come out to our bodyguard now.
Yes, see.
If they kidnap una and our fathers in faith, una they close to Jesus, they will release una.
Let's start from there. Pam.
Abi?
Even for a Dose State Security Network, how many of una don't come out? How many of una don't really come out to say, let us support the security? Outside prayer, everything will be prayer. Physically, how many of una don't come out to say, let us empower this security with bulletproof vests, with this, with moral support, outside prayer? Because everything will be prayer. I'm an apostle, I'm an intercessor. There are levels. You see what my brother talk? Make una hear so. Una get bodyguard, una get bulletproof card. What about we will not get? Who one guide us? Okay, the God of Israel. Oh, the God of Israel, the God of Israel, the God of Israel. We go talk him as he be. Una get bodyguard, follow body. Why? When I think about bodyguard, how many members? Una don't give bodyguard to say, okay, all the members in my church, police, they guard all. For now present, they will kidnap our members. Why the anointing oil and the holy water, no, they cover them. Come, all this most stop all this holier than thou. And we will talk about it. Because una they part of the problem. Una they part of the problem. Una go say God is with you. But una they get bodyguard.
No God with them.
No God with una.
Where they be superstar.
Una be superstar, una be spirit. Una be spirit. We not be spirit. Make we talk as it be. So, time don't reach where they follow a bomber to a bomber. Now, you don't say some of us that they talk about, oh, let's come together, how we to ensure. They go to the say, don't want to preach Bible. Actually, guys, shut up your man there. Keep quiet. Never how many pastors they don't kidnap. Not how many members they don't kidnap.
Which Catholic bishop they killed 3 days ago?
They cut their head like chicken. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. When that way say get pull up beside that, what are they do?
Where is the camp president?
Where the camp president?
What move did the camp president make?
No move. When they're searching for the Umbaka, what you do? Una keep quiet. Una go say tomorrow, Apostle Alfred is talking to fathers in ministry. He doesn't have now one stupid one could write me. Apostle, go apologize to the boy. For Mona, stop that nonsense. I never tell you before.
You talking?
When one pastor they write me, it's apostle. It's like you want to die now. If you want to live long, go and do a broadcast, and God will punish you. You used to be my friend. I didn't you to be my friend. Now that's spiritual. One that spirituality never conquer Fulani's when they kidnap people. This will not be a broadcast this evening, but the Holy Spirit don't take over now. We are no longer ourselves. We are no longer ourselves. Now you are inboxing me. Oh, Apostle Alfred, go and do a broadcast to apologize to that. Hey, coach, shut up your man there. You know the way that they are still go me Yaya Bello, so it's a man of faith. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? You know here when today Bakari, they tell the whole congregation, say, all my children they are in abroad. I sign MOU, they will come to Nigeria after they graduate. When I stop that nonsense, so when I stop her.
Today Bakari, he come out, after he shout, save Nigeria, save Nigeria. His children, none of the children, they school for Nigeria. He carry all of them come out for Nigeria. He can't come, they open his mouth, he say, well, you know what? We have a family MOU, and in the family MOU, as soon as they are done with their school abroad, they will have to come back to Nigeria. And then I look and shake my head.
As of today, Bakari is not supposed to talk on national telly.
Shake my head.
All of them, they bring this great country boss. Now, say, make cannot talk.
Deceive their members.
Deceive people. Make them stop her. See, if we want to start this fight, make all of them not carry mopo again. Make them not use bulletproof car. When they use the kind of car where they use. Everybody, when they use the same.
No, say the God of Israel. The God of Israel, one of the t-shirts.
Which can be.
Yeah, Sorosoke. Now that's a youth slang. Sorosoke. The meaning of Sorosoke, we say speak up.
Speak up! We will say it. See, I am high in the spirit this evening. I don't drink ogogoro. I don't drink peshi. We will talk him as it be. All the pastors using mopo in Nigeria, stop it. Don't use mopo again. Don't all your bulletproof car, throw it away. Now let the God of Israel, one that they pray to, come save all of us. The truth be this. Everybody, we are all involved in this matter, and we must see how we encourage ourselves to fight this battle. Not be to build 30 kilometers. You are telling me, David the Biome, you are building 5 fingers, the finger of God. Will you stop that nonsense? You are building the finger of God. You tell you, say, God will come there. God said, I do not live in a house built by man. When I hear that one, he live in our heart, not be building. He said, no, they stay block and sand. 5 finger. Why the 5 finger never defeat Boko Haram? Why the 5 finger never defeat Ambani when they kidnap our people? Come. I'm trying to control my spirit this evening. Whoever that want to be angry, be angry. Whoever that want to commit rubbish against me, you are your own. You are your own. We go talk how much it be. All of that, they're part of the problem. We are praying. You they for me to back on kill people. The bulletproof car they use, 250 million naira. If they for me to go meet Innocent Moto, you say Innocent Moto. We have some people that are agitating for this and this. I beg, produce a bulletproof motor. You know, let us do. Now build a 200,000 capacity. Nonsense.
We must wake up to the reality to understand that there's problem in the land. I won't talk him again.
I bet talk again.
We must wake up to understand the reality that there's problem in the land. And because there's problem in the land, everybody must be held accountable.
Everybody.
Church, Marks, elders, youth,
traditional council, all of them.
Pikin, the one they never born. Everybody, all of us must be held accountable. No such organization, no such set of individuals will be left untouched. Say, my anointed, they are senior pastor, leave them. No! We'll talk about them.
Oh, God.
I am sorry, sir. No such. Say, they are senior pastors. No! The question is, do they have a role to play? If the answer is yes, come to the table. Let's see your role. Traditional leaders, do they have a role to play? Yes, come to the table. Youth, do they have a role to play? Yes, come to. Pikin, do they have a role to play? Yes. The one when they never born, una fit dey say wetin pikin dey talk to. Yes, does he have a role to play? He get. Come to everybody. Must come to the table and then begin to ask vital questions. Begin to ask vital, where do we go from here? Like wetin dey call her talk. And there's an atom of truthfulness when he talk say, some of our leaders, they don't dey see say, wetin dey happen before.
Yeah.
It don't dey change you. Their head on the correct small. To be honest, yes. I don't dey see small video clips where some pastors don't they hold some pastors accountable.
We never start.
If that dey happen, don't we think that our eyes don't declare also? If some pastors will wake up, they talk say, no, you so person, this was the role you played so time. Or God, we know they see you again. Why? Come out.
And I will call their name. Pastor Tunde Bakari. No, I don't call Pastor. Brother Tunde Bakari. Now let money you get past me for now. That's the truth. For now. If I carry the money, go heaven, safe. Pastor, brother Tunde Bakari. No be you lead Save Nigeria protest again for my president.
Block
you block everywhere. Until you become, you say, why can't do vice president follow Boo Boo?
As at then, fuel was 65 naira.
You come out. But today, Nigeria is in shambles. Now you are still opening your debt. Now let me talk to you. I'll talk to you. I don't seem to do anything. Today you still have the guts to be commenting on national issue. You still and you were even insulting us. That your children, they school in abroad.
And the tithe and offering that you get, they are coming from abroad.
They are coming from and you. Come. We try to control our emotion this evening. But we're going to drag all of una. Where all the pastors were joined today, Bakari? Wait there. All of una don't rent out Abi. May they not close our church down. May they not close the university when I don't build with church member money. In all, we're not ready for now this evening. Now the spirit will lead us. That because she took him out for now. Where Joshua Gila, you say you get full of beside of Abuja. Oga, where you pull up now let to history people. That pool now no go scatter the work of Fulani. Then when you want one more way they worry. You not go use your power now to destroy Boko Haram. More talk must be. For the COVID-19, sure they go to share Indomie. Me one of the chop better food. Now they share Indomie, give member go chop Indomie. The 50 million way that the Kumuyi go give Buhari for COVID-19. Bring the money now. He donate 50 million naira and he don't collect them from members' hand. Come on and not let us talk. Then that pastor where they write me that day, they say me I go do video, take time. I'm not answerable to you. You go quote Bible, the quote Bible give me, I go apologize. Just stop am. I don't want to call your name. If not, I'll call your name. Not try that nonsense. Even as soon as I get power. One upon never stop the work of Fulani for this country. Now they when they kidnap people, they keep people, they go. You are telling me I should do broadcast. Just stop am. And also you want this broadcast. Stop am. Not if you try that nonsense again. Do you know that I will ask and say, if I don't apologize, God will kill me. He said, no, I'm gonna stop am.
We need to understand the trend of this broadcast this evening. Our topic is say why we must conquer the Fulani's now. Else, that cathedral when you say you don't build, you know go fee enter again. That business when you say you don't build, all of a sudden overnight, they will get them down overnight. This is now why we say everybody, as we speak right now, must point finger to everybody. Why? Because no two persons when they quarrel, when they speak sweet words to themselves. Now don't see person when they quarrel. Two people they quarrel, they speak sweet words to themselves. Like
Wow, yeah.
when two people they quarrel, they go to talk word, when go they choke the other. Because we know We know the roles when the church supposed to play in a time like this. This is why we say all of them when no they do what they're supposed to they do. We go draw all of them come out. We don't look them.
Ma
We
sure
go
la there.
draw all of them.
Ma sure la there.
We go draw everybody come out. And we know say waiting we they do. A generation will come and they will appreciate it.
But I do well. Now here we want close the curtain this evening, and I want to appreciate every one of you that have followed the broadcast. Please continue to pray for us, and we know, and God will never leave us nor forsake us. We'll continue to stand on the path of truth to ensure that our people get the right information. God has not given unto us the spirit of fear, but of love and of sound mind. I fear no soul, but I respect every soul. I fear nobody, but I respect everybody. For our own end, you can't kill us. If you plan evil against us, you die. You go and raise your people, God will kill all of you now. You want to speak against me, your man will carry cancer. And that's where they be. We are all fighting for freedom of our state and for our country. All Dodua, Biafra, come together, the middle belt emerge. Let us see how we can conquer the evil in our land. Because these Fulani's are the major problem of our land. God bless you.
Thank you for joining us on today's edition of Soccer Asibi. Una don't forget, say we love Una, we respect Una, and we honor Una. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Good night. Catch you guys. Good night.
Abeg, help us share this video and let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.